Welcome back to Insight. I'm Hammer, and with me is Todd from Aging and In-Home Services. Welcome, Todd. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And we are going to talk today about the family caregiver support groups and some services that Aging and In-Home Services offers.
Okay. Yeah, so we have 2 support groups per month. The first support group of the month is an open forum. So anyone who's a caregiver, taking care of someone who's elderly or disabled or has dementia and needs some assistance, they're welcome to come to our support group free of charge. We're currently doing it virtually. And it's a time for them to talk about their feelings, talk and share resources with other caregivers, get some education, and hopefully feel really supportive and they're really needing that extra support to be the best caregivers they can be and get a little education and like I said, a little support to take care of their loved ones.
It has to be so very hard, and you end up thinking you're the only person going through this.
Right.
And finding out that there are other people there has to be a relief and a great step forward for these caregivers.
Yes, so the people that come tend to want to come back because they like that that peer-to-peer connection, and then either me or one of my coworkers is also in on the support group to help provide any additional education that they may need.
That's fantastic. And you know what, going through things with like my mother before her death and stuff like that, when we were all caregiving and coming in and out, I didn't have any ideas things like this were available for us.
Right.
But I do remember when I was bragging about you folks to my brother, he said, there's who gave us the information to help mom out and get her the right insurance. I mean, you folks do so much for people, but I never thought you would give those time to the caregivers. So if somebody was interested in doing this, what can we tell them to help them out?
Okay, well, the first thing I'd like to say is to take care of your loved one, you have to be taking care of yourself. So that's what we do at the Family Caregiver Centers. We give a lot of information on how to take care of yourself so that you can be the best caregiver that you can be to your loved one. And so to get involved, if you give me a call at 745-1200, extension 307, and you can get me an email, I'll send you a link, and you can join virtually into our support group. If you're not able to join through video, you can call in and be part of the support group as well.
When you said, you know, about taking care of yourself, I think that's the last thing a caregiver thinks of, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. They get really focused on taking care of their loved one. Their loved one has the medical appointments, they have the diagnosis, they have the hands-on needs, they need the housekeeping help, they need the meal preparation, and so typically the caregiver has the kind of heart that they're going to put that person first. Unfortunately, though, that leads to burnout and stress, and we want to help prevent that so they can keep their loved one at home as long as possible.
That is fantastic, because when they're there at home and you're taking care of them, I think we can do so much more for how they feel and how they can live if they're around people that love them at home.
Right, and especially with someone who is taking care of their loved one who has dementia, we know that they have to have at least 8 hours of respite per week, time away from caregiving and all capacities, just total time away. And we know that if we can provide some of that respite, they're going to, in turn, be caregivers longer because they're going to feel better about it.
Todd, this is great. And the whole thing sounds great, of taking care of the people, taking care of the people. And if you want more information, everything that's happening with Aging and In-Home Services, you can text AIHS to 22828 to become part of their monthly e-newsletter list. And for their other information, you can head to agingihs.org.